Big news from the United States. You guys are back to just 2 genders. Interestingly, Trump's executive order on this topic does not use chromosomes to define which sex you are, though I still wonder if my 3-year-old daughter has a better definition than the one they ended up going with. So here it is. Defending women from gender ideology extremism and restoring biological truth to the federal government. Sex shall refer to an individual's immutable biological classification as either male or female. Female means a person belonging at conception to the sex that produces the large reproductive cell, i.e. eggs. Male means a person belonging at conception to the sex that produces the small reproductive cell, i.e. sperm. Now, although the executive order uses the term sex rather than gender, it is clear that Trump uses gender as a synonym of sex.
It will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female.
Indeed, in any dictionary, perhaps the last few decades, gender is simply a synonym for sex. What sex are you? What gender are you? It means the same thing. There are 2 possible options, male and female. In practice, we do not tend to define gender based on either chromosomes or on the presence of sperm or eggs. What we actually do is define it on the basis of a baby's genitalia in the womb or at birth. This is the phenotype, the set of observable characteristics that the baby has. We do not do further testing, just to be sure, before calling them a boy or a girl. And this is why I prefer my 3-year-old daughter's definition. A boy has a willy and a girl has a pee-pee. Yep, that's the technical terms we're using in this household. Of course, this definition is applying to what nature provides to the developing baby in the womb. Therefore, the fact that some people use surgery, exogenous hormones, or pharmaceutical agents to make alterations does not, in my opinion, undermine my daughter's nice, simple, logical definition. And I like that definition because I think it's more accurate when it comes to rare conditions such as complete androgen insensitivity syndrome. In this condition, a baby has XY chromosomes, but their body does not respond to testosterone, and therefore they do not develop a male phenotype. They are born as a baby girl, and it may only be discovered once they reach teenage years and their parents take them to their doctor to get checked because they have not started to have their periods at the expected time, even though they otherwise appear to be going through normal female puberty. When they undergo investigation, it can be found that they do not have ovaries or a uterus, but they do have internal testicles. So they won't have eggs, but they probably won't be producing any sperm either. There is actually an episode of House with something along these lines in it. A female supermodel is discovered to have XY chromosomes, and of course House takes great delight in calling this woman a man, although in my opinion it's better to go with the naturally occurring phenotype and call her a woman. Prior to modern technology, presumably she would have been thought of as a woman who had infertility. Now, of course, these sort of conditions are extremely rare, and things do get a lot more complicated when babies are born with ambiguous genitalia, because then they don't have a clearly defined phenotype when it comes to their gender. But for the most part, I was always told to keep it simple, and so the wording on the executive order is perfectly sensible, but I still prefer my daughter's definition. However, do let me know what you think down below. Pun intended. Thanks for watching.